Coming up this week on Two Noobs, we are back just in time for a massive verdict against Tesla, blaming their autopilot for a fatal crash in Florida. More human than human, we say. Next, a UN report finds that nobody reads UN reports. Then how did... Then Heinz is teaming up to bring you the ketchup smoothie. Okay. And we conclude with a game of Would You Rather, as in, would you rather read a UN report or drink a ketchup smoothie? Start the music. Welcome in to episode 252 of Two Noobs Talking. We're back after a week off because somebody...
Yeah.
How was your vacation?
It was very good. It was very good. Thank you. Good. It's good to be back. Good to be back with both of you.
Did you see many nice things?
I saw a lot of government buildings.
I said nice things.
Yeah, the Smithsonian Air and Space was definitely a highlight. The International Spy Museum was also a highlight to go see if you're down there in Washington, D.C. Please do check that out. That's great. But yeah, other than that, it was great. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Well, you also went to watch a minor league baseball at the Nationals Park.
I did, yeah. I saw two AAA baseball teams masquerading as Major League Baseball teams. It was really amazing. 20,000 people showed up there. It was awful. It was really bad if you were the home team. They really don't have much.
20,000? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's probably what we had when we had the Phillies in 2015, 2016, when we had absolutely no hope, no pitching whatsoever. You know, they couldn't
Beats
hit.
Florida.
Yeah. They couldn't hit, they couldn't pitch, but other than those two things, they were fine.
They could field, is what you're saying.
They could field. They could throw the ball and catch it. And
they all had uniforms?
Yeah, they all had uniforms. Okay. Their home uniforms are pretty cool. I will say that. They have like a navy blue jersey, white pants. Looks sharp. Looks absolutely sharp out there. But yeah, the A's
with the pretzel.
Yeah, with a W. Yeah,
the pretzel.
They got the big the old Nationals block on their I guess their big screen. You know, their video board or whatever. It's not the scripted Nationals, which I think would be a lot better. But it's like when they first showed up, they just had Nationals. You know, just like this giant big block letters, no artistic rendering whatsoever. It was just like some guy typed it in I don't know what kind of font and just made the N and the S big. It was really bad, really bad. But all in all, very good vacation. All in all, very good. So
yeah. I always tell people when people find out that I've been to almost every Major League Baseball park, always it's like, so which one do you like the most? And I always start with Comerica. And then if we ever bring up what about on the East Coast? I go, well, I've been to Nationals Park. And that's how I leave it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Nationals knee expos.
Yeah.
Did they have the president race?
They did, and that was a definite highlight.
Excellent.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt won. Although he also...
Did he cheat?
Yeah. He kind of came out of nowhere and then just like made a full sprint around center field wall, down the right field wall, and then tripped over the finish line and basically had all kinds of warning track dust on him. It was hilarious. It was great. It was like the highlight of the game, highlight of the entire game.
I mean, they did steal that from the Brewers.
Well, yeah.
And my wife always told me, I want to be in the sausage race. I'm like, I don't think that's how it works.
They don't pick you to run it.
No, I'm sure they have people who...
Yeah, they probably pick you to hold the finish line, but that's about it. You know, that kind of deal, if you're lucky enough. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now that we're back, now that we're men, I will introduce people over here. This is Dr. Jumba Jakiba John Tracy.
I don't know what
never seen Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
Over here, we've got the master of disaster, Matt Craig. I in the middle. I am the skunks in the trunk, Steve Murray.
Avoid at all costs, right?
Speaking of skunks and things, Mr. Matt, I don't know if you know this, but apparently you are a Nazi for finding Sydney Sweeney attractive. So just so you know.
Gonna make a note of that right now.
Yep.
All right.
Already a Nazi for finding Sydney Sweeney attractive. Cool. Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Just because she has good genes, right?
Mm.
Yeah. She is wearing good jeans, and she does have some good jeans.
They're American Eagle. I don't find them good. Give me a pair like Lee's. Now we're talking.
I will say this, though. Their stock price has only gone up ever since. So it's like all the outrage that has happened, it really hasn't affected their bottom line. They're getting richer and richer. So you keep going out there and you keep protesting all you want. It ain't working. It ain't working.
All right. From that marketing to another bizarre. So they throw octopi in Detroit onto the ice to symbolize what it used to be 8 wins to the Stanley Cup. They throw rats on the ice in Florida. The WNBA apparently now we're throwing dildos.
Oh, do you think that league folds in a couple years? I mean, it has.
I don't know. The Caitlin Clark effect seemed to have given it a boost. No matter what Angel Reese says, it's all Caitlin Clark. So I think they've gotten a bump, and I think the NBA is going to try whatever they can to just make it happen, even if it's not supposed to happen. But I mean, how do you sneak one of those things in past security? How do you sneak an octopus, frankly, past security?
Well, there was also, did you happen to see, guys, that there was a WNBA player that had their wig completely, leave the person's body?
Nice.
I did not.
And
I did not. That's hilarious.
It was absolutely, I'll throw it up there. See if I can find it. Throw it up there.
You don't need to do that.
She picked it up and ran. Had to refix it.
No
whole
kidding.
Bit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Well, the thing about the dildo throwing gets even weirder because as I was sitting on the can prior to coming on the program, I happened to just be scrolling the news.
Choke that.
Yeah. I happened to be scrolling the news and saw that apparently the dildo throwing is part of a marketing scheme from a Bitcoin, I don't know, what do you call it? Manufacturer, seller? I don't know, whatever that is.
Jeez.
It's a cryptocurrency ploy.
Really?
Yes. Green dildo crypto.
Because it means it's coming up short.
This is truly what happens when China's in charge. I'm just letting everybody know.
Yeah.
All of this.
Yeah.
This is all of this.
I guess it is because, and that's why I'm not overly enthusiastic about the future of that league. I know it's slated to have a Philly team in 2030, something like that.
When the arena's built, right?
Yeah, I guess when the new arena's built, but it's like
something else for Philadelphians not to care about.
I guess it's more of an Eagles town more than anything else now. It's going to be a while before the Flyers and Sixers try and regain it, but we'll see. But yeah,
Well,
don't know.
At least we're not throwing dildos out there.
No, we're not.
All right, let's get to the Dubby Energy fun fact, shall we? Brought to you by Dubby Energy Drinks. Visit them at their website. I almost forgot how to do this. It's been a week off. Visit them at their website, dubby.gg, or download their app to your phone. Use our promo code 2Noobs Talking. That's TOONOO Talking. You will get 10% off your order. Feeling adventurous?
Well, yeah. Why not?
Well, they have a vaccine for that. But you could also try Chef's Choice. It's a tub where the Dubby staff member who is packing your specific order makes the flavor selection for you right there on the spot. They will read your order name and select a flavor that they feel you may want to try or whatever they happen to be closest to pick off the shelf. Flavors picked can be literally any tub they have in the warehouse. And remember, with our promo code, you get $4 off your $40 mystery tub.
There you
So,
go. Yeah.
Go for it. All right, Mr. Matt
Most
has the
genuine
fun
thing
fact.
ever.
Yeah,
Right? Oh, man.
Matt Craig,
Yes, sir.
purple dub sauce. John Tracy, purple dub sauce.
Throw a dildo at him. No one likes him.
Oh, man.
We need a dildo counter for this episode.
It's kind of shaped like one.
I never in my life thought that I'd be having a conversation with Matt and Steve, my friends for a really long time, and we would say the word dildo more than 10 times. Just would like to. This is not in the bingo cards.
No, it's not.
It's not my fault cryptocurrency weirdos are taking their marketing schemes to new heights or depths or whatever you want to call
Or
it.
China, whatever. Yeah.
All right, Matt, you've got the fun fact this week on a switcheroo. So,
I do. Yeah.
give it to us, will you?
I will be more than happy to give it to you.
Better not be about dildos.
No, it's not. It's more
Thank God.
about lightning. Apparently, I just happened to see this on NBCPhiladelphia.com. There was a lightning bolt in 2017 that flashed an enormous 515-mile flash of lightning. Crossed over 3 states.
Wow.
When it happened. It struck on October 22nd, 2017 during a severe storm that hit much of the Great Plains. It went, let me say here.
This is a record?
This is a record. It went all the way from the state of Texas, where Mr. John is, all the way up to Missouri. And basically this storm was covering all the way from Texas all the way up to Iowa and Missouri. Yeah.
That's a long ass drive.
Yeah, 515 miles long. It was crazy.
Well, when you travel at the speed of light, it's actually really short. But
Yeah. 2017 Mega Flash was produced by an immense storm that blanketed a huge swath of the U.S., from Texas up to Iowa and Missouri. Though mega flashes can extend across multiple states, they form high up in the atmosphere and so rarely cause damage to the ground.
so this was cloud to cloud lightning.
This was cloud to cloud lightning. Yeah.
This wasn't like lightning that started over Texas and then like zapped some poor dude in Missouri. And it just happened to measure. Like, did they get a measuring tape out?
Well, they had it basically, with the composite satellite imagery, which we'll throw
Here,
on the
hold
screen.
Here, hold this.
Yeah, just hold. Right.
Running.
Yeah, exactly. We got this long measuring tape.
It said you worked 48 hours this week. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to run to another state.
Crazy. The 2017 lightning flash now surpasses the previous world record set 5 years ago by about 38 miles, according to the World Meteorological Organization, or WMO, not WMD, WMO. That bolt of lightning, the one that was in 2017, I'm sorry, that bolt of lightning that was 38 miles shorter was in April of 2020, and that spanned 477 miles across the parts of the southern United States. So,
Well, nobody cares about it anymore because it's been passed. So,
exactly.
suck it.
Yeah, 515
Mega.
miles. My God, that's crazy. That's like five.
Yeah, that's long.
Yeah, that's like what John drives for a normal commute nowadays.
Yeah,
So,
right.
so
Absolutely.
yeah.
Mega Flash. That sounds like a good name for a dildo. Anyway, why don't we move on to the over 40 rant, which also happens to be Matt, because his vacation wasn't all sunshines and rainbows.
I don't even know how to
understand
follow up that with that. I'll do my best. Anyway, over 40. Yeah. WMATA.
What do you have to complain about?
Oh, let's just talk about WMATA and SEPTA, shall we? What the hell with both organizations? WMATA is like, I understand the Metro is like really good, and in hindsight, I should have taken it, especially down to Nationals Park and back, because I took the bus down, and boy, was that a mistake, because I could not find anywhere on their maps or on their websites or anywhere where a bus schedule was. I could not find it. Literally, what happened was I was doing a bus tour around the entire city of Washington, D.C., Took about an hour and a half from where I was, which was, I think it was out National Air and Space. No, it's International Spy Museum. So I had to basically, you loop around the whole Jefferson Memorial, coming up the Tidal Basin, and then you're kind of back in behind, the Lincoln Memorial a couple different times, and you make your way down Pennsylvania Avenue, which is, oh God, awful. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Even though you have 3 lanes of traffic, it's terrible. Get there around 5 o'clock. It's perfect timing. I was kind of anticipating to be there at 5, board the bus at 5:30, and head on down. Well, the bus was late. The bus was late by at least a half an hour. And I'm thinking to myself, am I going to get to this game in time or not? So I get to the game right at first pitch. I mean, right at first pitch. Stayed for about 6 innings because the Nationals were getting killed. Left the game early. Hopped on the same bus route, which I thought was going to take me all the way back up to Union Station. It didn't. It dropped me about like 2 blocks south of the National Air and Space, and therefore I had to hoof it. So I hate the bus down there in Washington. And then SEPTA is just SEPTA. They were also late. And Amtrak, what the hell? Might as well throw them in there too. They were late as well, especially heading down to Washington for multiple amounts of delays. So it wasn't all sunshine and roses, but once I got inside the swamp, it was nice. It was really good, that kind of a deal. So you got to do better. This mass transit, you got to do better. Whether it's Philly, Washington, New York, please reimagine what goes on. That kind
as
of thing.
you stated, your first mistake was not taking the Metro, because the Metro I have found to be highly reliable. And in fact, when I took my family down to visit Washington, D.C. many moons ago, we took the Metro.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was far better.
Took us from our hotel to the National Air and Space Museum and all that stuff down there, and took us back. Amazing how that works.
Amazing. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, don't take the bus. Whatever you do, don't take the bus in Washington. Don't do it.
We warned Nat too about.
I know.
Getting on the Metro.
I know.
Get on the Metro. It'll take you everywhere.
The Metro is good. The bus system, not so much. That kind of deal. So, yeah. Just FYI.
Yeah.
There you go.
The only problem with the Metro is I don't think I've ever seen a schedule either, even the number of times I've used it.
Right.
You just show up at the station and a train will eventually come.
Pick a color, because that's where you're going.
Just happens to show up.
It just happens to show up. You might have to get off.
Kind of like
I get on at Union
happens
Station.
To show up at a WNBA game. Just throws out there. There it is.
There you go. All right. Well, topic 1, we're sticking with transportation. A little bit different, though. A federal jury 2 weeks ago now found Tesla partly liable in a 2019 car crash that killed a pedestrian and left another person badly injured when the car was in autopilot mode. The jury awarded the plaintiffs $43 million in compensatory damages for pain and suffering, plus $200 million in punitive damages. The crash was in the Florida Keys 6 years ago when neither the driver of the Tesla sedan nor the autopilot software braked in time for an intersection. The jury assigned Tesla 1/3 of the blame and assigned 2/3 to the driver who was reaching for his cell phone at the time of the crash. He was sued separately. The verdict follows a 3-week trial in Miami and threw a spotlight on how Tesla and Musk have marketed their driver assistance software, which, despite its name, requires constant oversight by a human in the driver's seat. Lawyers for the plaintiffs argued Tesla oversold the capabilities of autopilot, leading the driver of a Model S sedan to take his eyes off the road as he approached a T intersection in the Florida Keys after sundown. The Tesla failed to stop at the intersection and slammed into a parked SUV. The Tesla was traveling at 62 miles per hour just before the crash, according to data cited at trial. The intersection had a stop sign and a flashing red light. The driver, George McGee, testified during the trial he believed autopilot failed him. My concept was it would assist me should I have a failure or should I miss something, should I make a mistake, that the car would be able to help me. And in that case, I do feel like it failed me. Tesla does warn drivers in its online owner's manual that autopilot requires supervision and does not make its vehicles fully autonomous. As a man constantly on the road, Mr. Tracy, do you feel safe with this autopilot floating around?
Oh, absolutely not. First thing I did when I had to, I wanted to I was renting a car to go away, so to go on vacation last year, And I wanted to drive a Tesla just to see what it was like. Because if I'm going to talk shit about it all the time, let me get behind the wheel.
Fair.
First thing I did was go through that computer and turn every auto assist off. I didn't care like what it was. Like, nope. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to think about it. No, shut up. Nope. Page after page after page. And they're great cars once you do that. Yeah, this is stupid people doing stupid things. Like, it's not gonna help you. Even in a regular car that has assist, it's not helping you to do, oh, I'm gonna take my hands off the wheel and go over here. Like, that's not how it works.
I'm gonna go take a nap in the back seat. Right?
What most driver assist, and I don't think people understand this, most driver assist is so you don't have to slam on your brakes because you didn't make that fast decision that traffic was slowing down. When you hit the brake, the assist goes immediately into to slow the car down, so you don't have to slam on your brakes anymore, which then would pile up cars. Like, that's the only reason it exists, is to make sure your dumb ass doesn't crash the car. So it's still your responsibility.
Yeah. My question for the patent lawyer of this podcast, Mr. Murray, Esquire, does this affect like a status of a patent, or once a patent is signed, it just is signed and that's it, right? Okay.
Patents don't care whether it's safe or not. It's just whether it's new and not obvious. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. So you can never have a patent revoked or turned away if it turns out to be harmful or something along those lines, or
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if something becomes harmful, the patent probably becomes worthless because nobody wants to use the technology anymore.
There you go.
It's not like you're going to get anybody licensing it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, it's the government does not go about the business of your product sucks. I'm taking your patent away. That's not how it works.
Thank God.
Can you imagine?
That would be.
Oh God.
Be adding additional things to do.
But Matt, this thing was going 62 miles an hour with autopilot on. Like, what was he expecting to do?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's funny because it's like totally separate manufacturer here, but Honda has kind of like in their cars a little bit of a turn where, it will, as you turn in a particular lane, it's a lane assist. The key word in that phrase is assist. It will not do it for you. You basically have to hold on to the wheel, and you can allow it, if you want to pull the car, in that particular lane. This, I don't know what this guy was even thinking, going 62 miles an hour through a T intersection or something along
with a stop sign and a flashing light.
Right. It's like, wouldn't it compel you to actually, apply the brake of the car and not leave it in the hands of a vehicle that does not know and has not been perfected yet? Gee, I don't know. I think it would be best case scenario to, apply the brakes in that situation.
Instead of reaching for your cell phone.
Instead of reaching for your cell phone.
Way more important.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
I don't get it. I don't understand the lack of attention to detail here, or just the lack of attention. It's not the attention to detail. It's the lack of attention. Suspend disbelief and just say, "Oh, the car will handle it."
I blame Tesla and other companies for this because of the marketing names they're using, and I think it's intentional. I really think it's intentional, and people, as you know, like I said, man, Twitter
autopilot. Autopilot has a connotation to it.
Yeah. You don't have to
when you're in a jet going Mach 3 and you have autopilot on, guess what you don't have to do? Fly the jet.
Yeah, right.
Itself.
But the thing is, it's been perfected in airplanes.
Yes.
Well, yeah, in airplanes where you don't have obstacles every 5 feet that you could potentially run into. Right? I mean, mid-air you're not only traveling in 2 dimensions, you have a 3rd dimension. Yeah. So there's not traffic to concern yourself with, or pedestrians crossing the skyway.
Yeah.
Like, yes, autopilot can work in an environment where, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. And
It's like, here, 99% of the problems. Now we can just deal with this one.
Right.
I would,
level your wings out before,
John, I would be curious. Like, I know you say you test drove a Tesla. Like, how long did it take you to disable all of that auto assist?
I was only their software's pretty.
Like, is it intuitive to kind of
very iPad-esque?
I figured
once you get into the settings, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's a dumbed down version of an actual car.
Yeah.
That when you have to go through the menu and find all like the child, like that the thing that blinks that, look in the back because there could be a kid back there. That takes forever to turn off because they don't want you to turn it off.
Yeah.
You have to, like, sub-menu to sub-menu to
sub-menu. Yeah. That's where I think it would be better for like car manufacturers. If you're going to have multiple settings like that, just have it on one screen. You don't have to go to one in particular. Just, if you have that decision tree, just make it very easy to maintain and turn off, that kind of a deal. Or just have an auto switch that says, I want to turn off all autopilot settings. And maybe they do. I don't know. I'm just saying it would be easier. That kind
I'm too lazy to look for that button.
Well, I think John's probably right. I think there's certain features they don't want you to monkey with or turn off. But in my car, I mean, I have basic safety assisting features.
Oh, sure.
That I still don't trust. Like the little light that comes on when somebody's in your blind spot. I still don't trust that. I will look over my shoulder. Because I'm making damn sure I'm not relying on that little cue. Before I make my lane shift, I'm checking to make sure there's nobody there.
100%.
For damn sure.
John knows this when he was up here in the Philadelphia area when we were recording earlier. When I was driving him around, I had a little lipstick camera on the right side to protect my blind spot that Honda has. I thought it's an ingenious way because it's like you can actually see who is in your blind spot on the right side, so that way you don't have to turn your head.
It pops up on the screen when you
screen is right in front of you. You can just look and see, and it's only for the right turn. The left, it's like you're just peeking over and you're right there. But I agree with you, Steve. It's like those are only intended to just warn you. You still, as a piloting of a 2,000-pound vehicle, you still have to make that left turn or that right turn. Something along those lines so you can actually see what's going on.
Yep.
You have to be aware of your surroundings. That's why they promoted all kinds of other vehicles and things like that.
We had a minivan years ago that had, and maybe it was a third-party install, but because it was a used car when we bought it. On the driver's side mirror, there was like a little fisheye mirror attached at the bottom.
Yep.
So there was no blind spot. It was a beautiful thing because I didn't have to look over my shoulder. I could just look in the little mirror, and if nobody was in the little mirror, I was like, okay, I'm good.
Yep.
I don't know why that's not a standard thing on cars. Like, how hard would that be to do?
It's all about the warnings, though. That's the thing. It's the alert of the warning. Yeah.
If the stupid alert breaks, it's probably $1,000 to replace it because it's sensors and electric lights. A mirror, it's just a friggin' mirror.
Yeah.
Like, that should be simple to replace. And I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I'm with John. Autopilot, the name itself gives you the idea that
I could just let this go. Yeah, I could just let this go and the car will know when to stop at it. No.
And it won't.
It won't.
I mean, I know this happened in 2019, so it was this happened before, but if you recall the video we did, I don't know, last year of the self-driving cars that got in a traffic jam in the parking lot.
Yeah, Waymo in San Francisco.
Yeah. If a Waymo self-driving car can't figure out that, I wouldn't trust a car to drive me through an intersection safely without
being alert.
Yeah, exactly, right.
So according to this owner's manual for this car, to disable the rear sensor to detect for flying dildos, you must navigate to the music tab and hit the USB.
Stop it!
Okay.
You just toggled it on.
Oh, man.
And now for other things that are not red.
Right?
A United Nations report seeking ways to improve efficiency and cut costs has revealed UN reports are not widely read. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres briefed countries on Friday on the report. He said last year that the UN system supported 27,000 meetings involving 240 bodies, and the UN Secretariat produced 1,100 reports, a 20% increase since 1990. Many of these reports are not widely read, he said. The top 5% of reports are downloaded over 5,500 times, while 1 in 5 reports receives fewer than 1,000 downloads, and downloading doesn't necessarily mean reading. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Right?
Guterres launched the UN 80 task force in March as the UN, which turns 80 this year, faces a liquidity crisis for at least the 7th year in a row because not all 193 UN member states pay their mandatory regular dues in full or on time. Among the suggestions Guterres put forward on Friday, fewer meetings, fewer reports, but ones that are able to fully meet the requirements of all mandates. All right, Matt, I know you want to lean 6 this sucker, so
Yeah, I'll lean 6.
it.
Yeah, I'll definitely lean 6 this sucker by saying the UN should never exist anymore because they're a worthless organization, and this proves it. Now on to topic 3.
No, you don't know what's in topic 3. We don't want to get there yet.
Right?
No.
No, this... I'm not surprised by this. I'm really not. I mean, I remember years ago visiting the United Nations, and when I was like, this is in the mid-'80s when I went up there as a 6th grader, and you walk in, and it's like, wow, this is really cool. By then, the organization had been around for about 40 years, and people had some sort of level of respect with the United Nations because it was like, well, they're all coming together. They're all talking about things. How can we stop wars, make sure it's peaceful, all that kind of stuff. Skip ahead 40 years later, and they're worthless. They've been a worthless organization, and they haven't done anything to promote world peace. They have everything from the fact that you have like 9 nations have permanent membership, but and they can veto anything, and it's like, well, what are we doing here? Of which the United States is a part of. It's like, but Russia, China, and it's like they're trying to do all these things in there, and I don't know. This doesn't surprise me. This does not surprise me that this organization puts out reports that no one bothers to read because they've been inept for decades. And I don't know. From a lean 6 perspective, you ditch it. You ditch the fact that you're putting out these reports. Maybe stop putting them out there.
I just think it's hilarious that they put out a report about how nobody reads the report. So,
right?
Who's going to know that's
right?
the problem?
It's a very government thing to do.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
That's status quo right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's what a worthless,
Yes,
worthless
it is.
organization. My God, just terrible.
All right, John, pile on.
It got me. There is some good in this. Is that this guy, even though he's not a genius by any stretch of the imagination,
Really?
Making light to this you could do a very you get a couple smart people in there. You bring them in just to hey guys. You can't have 165,000 meetings with 550. No, why don't we just have logistical meetings when we need to have meetings?
Yeah.
So maybe they can, it's not going to be funded well by the United States. We already know, that our president of the United States has said that a million times. He's not playing that game. He's not funding bullshit anymore. So if they get their act together and can kind of figure it out, maybe it could be what it was 40 years ago. Something that brings nations together for peace, not war.
Yeah, and that's what the intention of it was, really. It was born out of, like, NATO, had that same, and has that same kind of mindset. They want to make sure that you're stopping wars from taking place, which is always a good thing, and you want to promote peace throughout the entire world. The only issue, John, with that is you've got people in there that cause trouble.
Yeah.
And, that love to be able to, and look at this as a means to further enhance their political standing. And
Well,
that's
there's more
not what it's
globalists in
meant
there
for.
than normal people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you need to kind of eliminate in order to get, have its reputation somehow, restored or, rebuilt, basically, because that's what it needs. It needs a rebuilding. You need to strip this thing down to the studs and rebuild the whole thing if you're ever serious about doing it, which I don't know if it ever will. I don't know.
So you're saying UN was founded to prevent war.
Mm-hmm.
By my calculation, the UN was founded in 1945.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of war has been fought since 1945.
Yeah.
How good have they been at stopping them?
Not very good.
Not very good.
About as good as getting people to read their reports, apparently.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's it. The globalist agenda kind of started at the UN.
Yeah.
And that's where, they weren't trying to bring countries together for peace. They were basically bringing countries together to pick on other countries.
Mhm.
That was kind of where it came off the rails.
Yeah.
So, we're smart to their business now. We realize that places like NATO, the UN, any kind of whatever that the G summit or whatever.
Oh, G7?
That's
Yeah.
where the globalists go to talk shit. Like,
Yeah.
we all know it. It's all out in the open now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just a matter of you bring it to light, and hopefully they have to. Hey, we're not gonna do this anymore. We're not gonna do this anymore, and maybe we'll get some change, but they're not hiding anywhere.
No.
They're in plain sight now at this point. Like,
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
all just ridiculous behavior.
Yeah.
The G summit, the G is usually followed by a number depending on how many countries are in favor at the time.
Mm.
So it used to be G8, then Russia went off, and now it's G7. And,
So,
yeah.
so it's what Carlin said. It's a big club, and you're not in it.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
And I mean, gee, what a shocker. Nations are not providing their full funds in full or on time. Then why should we be funding it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's literally, I think also COVID really hit that organization hard and really exposed them as well as a fraud organization, wing of the Chinese Communist Party as well. And WHO kind of was, I don't know if they're funded by the UN. I don't think they are. I think that's more World Health Organization. Is that part of the UN?
They weren't.
Yeah, I don't know if they, I don't know. We'll have to look that up in the post, but see if they are.
Basically, I think just picture that commercial with the guy with the dollar on the fishing rod. That's been Trump and the WHO for about 8 years now.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. Yeah. Maybe our funding contribution could just be when the kids get those pennies in the UNICEF box. That can be our sole funding to the UN. How's that?
Don't forget to donate to UNICEF. We have a chance.
CEO makes $650,000.
Yeah.
Small children get $1.
That's not true, John. Stop it.
Hey, a report about that is coming soon. Okay.
It actually is factual. If you look up UNICEF.
So did you guys see my report about how you're not reading my reports?
Yep, I totally did.
I must have missed it. Sorry.
I marked it as read. I didn't read it, but I marked it as read. I didn't have to deal with it.
Read receipt means you received it and you read it. Like, come on. Come on.
I don't know
You're not
about
supposed
that.
to just click it.
I don't know about that.
No.
You can open the
Hey,
email. You don't have to read it.
Yeah, sometimes your email doesn't deserve my eye.
I'm hurt.
No.
I am hurt. Oh my goodness.
Maybe they should.
Stop it!
I'm just saying, if Arnold tells us to stop it, maybe we should all stop it. That kind of.
Well, have you seen the man? If he told me to stop it in that tone of voice, I would stop whatever I was doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if he tells you to go to our website, then you absolutely must go to the website. That's twonoobstalking.wordpress.com. There you have access to episodes going all the way back to 140. You don't have to mess with YouTube. You could watch it directly on the website in the friendly confines of Two Noobs wholesomeness. Free of dildos. But if you want to see something before that, where John may have been complaining about the UN at some point, who knows?
Most likely.
Most likely. It will take you to our YouTube channel where we need you to like, share, and subscribe while you are there. We want interaction, except for that one guy.
What was it that he's complaining about? I forgot.
Crypto, I think.
Oh, crypto? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know nothing about crypto.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about crypto either.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Right? Right. Not that we can help you with crypto, but going back to the website, if you put in your email in that little box on the homepage and hit the subscribe button, you will be notified every time I remember to upload a new episode to the website. Don't have to remember that we drop Wednesdays at 7 on YouTube. Of course, the last episode was 2 weeks ago. I probably should get around to posting that one.
Yeah, just so you know, I was waiting for that in Washington. I didn't see it. So, I mean,
yeah. Well, I figured I had time.
Yeah, you have plenty of time.
This was vacation time.
This was vacation time for everybody.
And
Right?
so did me and Steve.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I went to the zoo last weekend. I'm like, I got free time. Look at this.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
It is.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Well, speaking of not loving things, topic 3. Thanks a lot, John.
I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
I
Yeah.
have to mentally prepare myself for that. Okay. Smoothie King, whoever they are,
Yeah.
and Heinz,
Yeah.
oh boy,
Oh, boy.
have collaborated to launch a new product. How does a tomato ketchup smoothie sound? No, it doesn't. Heinz says it's the first ever ketchup-based smoothie, and God willing, it will be the last.
Yeah.
The creation blends Heinz Simply Tomato Ketchup with, I never know how to pronounce this, ACAI. Somebody help me with that.
Oh, God.
Acai.
Yeah.
Something like SIE, I think.
Acai sorbet, apple juice, strawberries, and raspberries. Heinz. Heinz describes the taste as sweet and tangy. The smoothies are available at select Smoothie King locations nationwide. I know where I'm not going.
Yeah, exactly.
John, what the hell? Why?
I don't know. That's why I said it to you guys. You had to deal with it. So this is 35 states and territories, because we like.
You
to
got to
write
throw in
that
the
down.
Virgin Islands. Yeah, got to
Yes.
do that. Yeah.
696 cities. There's 742 locations where this bullshit is happening.
Probably.
Texas leads with 136 stores. I've been all over Texas. I've maybe seen like 4 stores. I don't know where they're getting this 136 stores.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in Houston because they hide in Houston.
I would like to point out for the Two Noobs audience that ketchup is a condiment, not a drink.
Yes.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
So basically, and we can't even blame California because there's none of them in California.
Damn it.
There's one in Nevada, but it doesn't look like it's anywhere near
Well,
Las Vegas.
Anything in
so,
Philadelphia or no?
Please, God, no.
Yeah. There's probably looks like there's like 6 to 8 stores.
Oh God.
No, wait a minute. That might be Jersey. This map sucks.
Mm.
There could be like 2 or 3. Yeah.
It's probably in the Northeast.
God, I
most
hope
likely.
not.
It's
Yeah.
definitely not. There's no Smoothie Kings around here. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Apparently, there's one in my city, which I live 2 minutes outside of, and I've never seen it. So
It's coming.
Actually-
it's coming to a Smoothie King near you, John.
Actually, John, there's one in the apartment right next to you. You just didn't realize that. You didn't get the whiff of ketchup being ground into a smoothie with acai sorbet.
Oh,
It's disgusting. It's
God,
just
that sounds
disgusting.
disgusting.
This is 100% a marketing ploy
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get internet buzz because
Do not enough people eat ketchup? I'm pretty sure a lot of people eat ketchup. So it's not like they need to drum up more ketchup
Yeah,
business.
I wonder
No,
about
I'm
that.
thinking it's like a Smoothie King. They could do this,
Ah.
fun flavor, get the internet buzz. Maybe a TikTok guy gets it, they get 1 million views. Now
Yeah,
he got some
yeah.
tracking business. I think it's all that kind of like bullshit. But like we can't get like talk about like the good stuff that's happening in like condemnation. Like
Whoa! The dildos have gotten the John.
apparently.
You swung him.
Look, DJ Mustard put out his own mustard.
Yup.
And
see?
it's good. Like, why can't we talk? Like, why can't
Yeah.
that be what the internet's buzzing about? It's got to be about this dumb stuff where they're trying to shove
Well-
ketchup in everything, and it's disgusting. I don't even like ketchup on its own.
I blame Heinz basically for creating the breakfast ketchup. That's where this all started.
I know.
Just remember, that all started because they wanted breakfast ketchup, even though it's regular stinking ketchup in the same exact bottle. It
we
has to
also
be
found out-
rebranded
No,
as
it's a
breakfast
different
ketchup.
bottle.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
a
what I mean.
different bottle.
That's what I
And we
mean.
found out it's at Waffle House, and that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
I had that. My
Damn it,
mind was
damn it.
clear of breakfast ketchup because I now know where it's located. Oh, that makes sense.
I don't
Just
get.
like if aliens land. If aliens land on the White House lawn, I'm just gonna go, told you so. And go about my business.
You imagine Trump having like breakfast ketchup and the ketchup smoothie in there? Oh my god! Oh, geez.
Oh,
Oh, he'd eat
God.
it. He would eat it with his Big Mac. He doesn't even know that the double cheeseburger is better than the Big Mac.
I blame the whole like fusion
Yeah.
modern day hippie food scene where they're like, oh, we need to blend things together to make new foods.
Yeah, but this
because
is-
regular comfort foods are just not good enough. We need really weird stuff that we can market ourselves
Yeah.
because we're hipsters and we know what's best for everybody. So we're going to combine ketchup and smoothies and
It's almost like the same thing like what they do with like the peanut butter, you know, the Reese's peanut butter and the Oreo. They're trying to smash them together. That doesn't work either.
mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen that. What was the other one that we had? There's another snack that they tried with like crackers and an Oreo cookie. I
Yeah,
can't
Ritz crack. Yeah,
Ritz crackers.
it was.
yeah.
I thought it was the Ritz cracker with the peanut butter and the Oreo cookie.
Yeah, the Oreo
which we-
cookie. They tried
yeah.
to smash them together. It was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, no! Like,
Yeah.
there's no originality anymore with our snacks. That's a problem. That is a massive problem. I understand making America healthy again. I totally get that, but this is not the way to do it. I mean, ketchup smoothies aren't the way to do it. No.
You like ketchup and you like smoothies, therefore you shall like them together. You like spaghetti and you like ice cream, therefore you shall like them together,
together.
because I say it is good.
Yeah.
It is hip. It is the new trend. You will
It
do
is
it.
not.
Yeah.
And
it's not.
I just hope that like some influencer goes, oh, I'm going to try the new ketchup smoothie from Smoothie King, and they drink it. And then they die of dehydration from all the vomit that they do in the next 24 hours.
John, I want this to be with Logan Paul. I want someone at Logan Paul, you know, to give Logan Paul a ketchup smoothie and make him drink it before he goes and has a match against John Cena or something like that. You know, again, you know, see what happens there, but we'll see. But
Oh, yikes.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This one might take the cake as probably the worst snack of all the ones we've covered. It ranks right up there at the moment.
It might just be recency bias, but at the moment, I tend to agree with you. I'd have to go back and watch some of the old episodes, Too Noobs Talking at WordPress.com, to see what else we've talked about. But yes, I agree with you for now.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, we've got that out of our system,
Mhm.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's John going, oh, why aren't we talking about DJ Mustard and his good mustard?
It's great.
And yet you are the one who decided to forward the article to discuss about the ketchup smoothie.
I wanted to gross you out. This was not I just wanted to gross Steve out. That was my whole mission when I saw that.
There you go.
Steve's going to think this is disgusting. Let's it's,
And I enjoy ketchup. That's the thing. Like
I
I
know.
like ketchup.
It's a
I'm
condiment.
not
It's
gonna-
not a
yes.
drink. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
All right. Topic 4. So this week we have a game called Would You Rather.
Oh boy.
And basically is I go, would you rather? And then I give you 2 scenarios and you have to pick one.
I'm scared.
I've got a doozy for you that I'm saving for the end just to see how spiteful you as Philadelphia fans really are.
John,
just
I'm
call it no Diddy on this.
John, I'm scared. I'm scared right now. Yeah.
The level of spite is going to be amazing
Oh boy.
for that.
I love it.
I want to see it.
I love it.
But before we get to that, we'll get to some other questions that some of them I made up myself, some of them I pulled from other websites. So I've scattered the globe
There you go.
looking for these.
Nice.
Nice.
So let's see. How shall we start?
Hmm.
Okay. You have one chance to watch the best movie ever made.
Okay.
And it is your opinion that it is the best movie ever made. Would you rather see it on the big screen in a jam-packed movie theater, or watch it at home, but all you have is a 20-inch monitor?
I think I would just rather be home. I don't care.
On the 20-inch monitor.
Yeah, I could make it work.
Watching like this.
I could literally just put it somewhere and maybe lay on the couch and have it like close to me and lights out.
I would prefer.
The people are the issue. I'll
Yeah.
make the rest work.
Yeah. So my favorite movie of all time, greatest movie I've ever seen, is Saving Private Ryan. So I already know I want to see it in the big screen. The only question is, will I get the silent treatment at the end of the movie where it's deserved, right? You know, that kind of a deal, because it is a very powerful movie. And I would opt there. I would opt for the movie theater. I would take my chances with that. I think seeing it on the big screen would be amazing. But yeah, it's like I've heard stories of people with cell phones and they're talking, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know the rudeness that goes on in these movie theaters nowadays. It seems like it's never ending.
When I go to the movie theaters these days, it tends to be matinee because they're not as full.
They're not as full. Yeah.
But you know, for certain movies, I have made the trek on opening night because I've got to see it on the big screen.
Yeah.
So if it's the best, I mean, I'll give you a perfect example. Batman is my favorite movie. When I had the chance to watch it at the Mann Center, I jumped at it because I didn't get to see that in a movie theater.
No, yeah.
You know, I want to see it on the big screen.
I did. I saw it in the movie theater back then. It was great. It was fantastic.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Suck an egg. So I'm with Matt. I think I would opt for the movie theater, despite the packedness. Okay. Next one. Would you rather have every traffic light you ever approach be green, or never have to stand in line again?
I'll take to never have to stand in line again.
I would agree.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would agree. I think standing in line is probably the worst feeling in the world, especially if you're waiting for a bus in Washington. I'm just saying.
Recency bias.
Right?
I just become a bad person when I have to stand in line. I judge you for everything you're in your cart. I judge the cashier for the speed. I judge the management for the training. I'm terrible when I'm in line.
What is taking so damn long?
I hate everything.
Yeah.
I hate everything.
Yeah.
I become a 70-year-old man. You know, get off my lawn instantly as soon as I'm put in the line.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's just the way I do things. I don't feel like I wait in that many lines these days. So from that perspective, I feel like more often I'm driving and I'm hitting red lights and I'm getting frustrated because like you were just green for all those people. Why did you have to turn red just for me?
Yeah.
I think I would take the green lights.
The green lights. Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Would you rather have superpower here?
Okay.
Telepathy or telekinesis? So telepathy being you can read people's minds, telekinesis being you could move things with your mind.
I'd much rather move things.
Ditto.
Yeah, I don't want to know what people think about me. I already I just don't.
I think I'd get more paranoid if I had that ability.
Yeah. I don't
honestly, to know what people are thinking, oh my God, I would be like...
No. But I would like to move some things because when I have to move, I could just be like... Office? In there.
Yeah, I need to pick this up off the floor. Can I do that? Yeah.
That would be convenient.
Yeah, that would be very convenient. Totally agree.
I'm with both of you on that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've seen enough X-Men movies where Charles Xavier is like, oh, I hear everybody all the time. I can't deal with this. I'm like, I'm with you, pal.
Yeah.
I can't deal with society as is.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what they think.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, also, I wouldn't want people reading my mind, so I wouldn't read other people's minds. It just seems fair to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Okay. Here's some torture for you.
Oh, no.
Would you rather have sand permanently between your toes or something permanently stuck between your teeth?
Both of them would just put my OCD
They would both
whatever
suck.
That wouldn't.
Yeah, they would both suck. I think for me, it would be same between the toes. I hate anything in my mouth, especially after the wisdom teeth surgeries I've had, and the root canal, and the various cavities here and there. I hate anything dental work, and I would want to get it cleaned as much as I possibly can. The sand between the toes, yes, that's very annoying, and to have that there all the time would suck. But it's much better.
You would get used to it after a while.
You would get used to it after. Yeah, I could get used to it after a while. It's like, okay, I could probably wash it off. I could, that kind of deal. But yeah,
And it just comes back.
Right.
you have more like gum disease can happen with stuff in there. It's like I would want that out of my mouth. I think just having something stuck in there would just be awful.
And
John.
I can cover up the same with the shoes. When
Okay,
you're
so
smiling, it's like, yeah.
So you've made a selection. You waffled earlier. You hated both, but you're going with the sand.
I would have to, because
Okay.
at least I could cover that up, and other people wouldn't say it. And
Yeah.
I'm very vain in that aspect. I open my mouth and smile, and you're like, "What the fuck is that in your mouth?"
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Hey,
I agree with both of you. I'd rather be the sand. At least then I could pretend I was at the beach.
yeah.
There you
Like,
go.
Yeah,
It's like, I feel like I was at the beach, whereas sucking the teeth, you're constantly going.
Oh yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Or especially if you have like a piece of lettuce in there, it's like, oh my god, it's the worst, absolutely worst feeling.
Okay. Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a hippo or a giraffe?
Oh, a giraffe, hands down. Hands down, it would be a
Will
giraffe.
the hippo eat me? Like, are we friends? Like it's like a dog. Like we're friends. Like he listens to me.
There you
Then
go,
it's a
hippo.
because you're all dead at that point. I get an attack hippo.
I would ride the
And it
giraffe.
looks comfy to ride.
I would ride the giraffe. Honest to God.
Okay, why?
I'd be like a upgraded horse for some reason. I don't know. I think that would just be cool to ride. I don't know. It'd be very friendly. You could feed a banana. It could eat the banana right out of your hand. All that kind of neat stuff. It wouldn't kill you. As a hippo, you wouldn't get that misunderstanding.
Well, I mean, you could get kicked by accident.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not 100% safety here.
Yeah, that's true. I would think riding a giraffe would be a lot better than riding a stinking hippo. I think the hippo would smell.
I don't know, man. Because I can go in the water. He's an Aquaman.
I didn't even think of that. That's a good point.
If he's not gonna eat me and he's just gonna eat other people, I'm totally fine with it. As long as he's not gonna eat me.
Plus,
I'll ride across country with that thing.
There you go.
you got somebody you don't like. You could fling poop at it. It's awesome.
That's true. Yeah.
So, plus you don't need a ladder to get on top of it.
And watermelons are pretty cheap, and that's pretty much.
Oh no!
There you go.
You're about the what is that? Like 10 feet off the ground? I think that'd be pretty cool. You're like the second story. You could easily just jump right into the second story of an apartment building if you want.
I could see the appeal.
Yeah.
I could see the appeal, but I would prefer the hippo.
I got it. I got it.
As long as he's not gonna eat me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. All right. Would you rather make something real by drawing it, or make something disappear by erasing it?
Real by drawing it for me, because I think I could draw a really cool car. If I had the artistic ability, and I could get in there and drive it. I think that would be really, really cool, or fly it or whatever. That's what I would do.
John?
Yeah, I would rather create something than eliminate.
Then eliminate it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it.
No.
I think I'd rather eliminate it because there's lots of things where I go around and be like, I don't like you. I don't like you.
Just erase
Get out.
this. Erase that.
And the stuff I draw weird stuff, so
Me too. That's why I had to take a minute.
And if you want to check out some weird stuff, we'll check out Dr. IP up in the upper right corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see some weird stuff all right.
Let's see. Okay, next one. I heard for wrestling you, gentlemen.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Would you rather win the world championship belt on pay-per-view,
Okay.
but lose it the next day at a house show, or never win the world championship, but you hold the intercontinental belt for 3 years straight?
The latter. I go Intercontinental Championship for 3 years. I'd have the long title reign. Are you kidding me? Come on.
But you would never have been a world
I've
champion.
never been. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I'd be perfectly content. I'd be an Intercontinental Champion for 3 solid years. I'd be like Roman Reigns. Give me a break. Come on. No. Roman Reigns light, I guess you could say, would be me.
More like the hunky dog.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's probably more accurate.
I've got Cody mentality. He was the Intercontinental Champion, and he's still moved on. So yeah, I definitely world title. It's best for business too, because you're dropping it. You're probably dropping it to the to the guy. So I would win it at a pay-per-view and then drop it the next night. I would have no problem with that.
So you'd want the title and then drop it the next night.
You're going to be on that list somewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
That's true.
And you're doing what's best for business. You're dropping it.
Okay.
It's technically not your title, so.
You won it by accident. There you go.
I mean, that's a real world scenario I gave you, Bob Backlund.
Yeah.
That's how it worked. So okay. All right.
Look what it did for the business. It created a whole nother.
There you go.
There you go.
What do you think there, Steve?
I would hold the Intercontinental Championship for 3 years. It would be fun to be a champ for 3 years, even if
What
it's
a
not the
macho man
world.
thing to say.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more like Razor or Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
You know, some Intercontinental champions who were never world champions,
Yeah.
but who are kick ass in their own right.
Or
Because
DB
Macho Man was a world champion. wasn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Definitely
Yeah.
WCW was, yeah.
Yeah, and WWE.
And WWF, yeah.
Okay. Would you rather? And if you don't want to go for the pizza, we can switch this out for whatever.
Okay.
Would you rather have the greatest slice of pizza you have ever tasted, but you can never have any pizza ever again,
Okay.
or you can have an infinite slice of pizza, but it's just meh?
Well, that's how I feel about pizza, so I'll just have the.
All right, well, so-
yeah.
So take your favorite food ever
Okay.
and substitute that in there. You could have the greatest version of that food you've ever had, but you can't ever eat that food again.
So you can only have it once.
Or you can have forever, but it's just kind of eh.
Yeah. I'll take the one time. I'll tell you exactly. I was in Louisiana. My boss came to see me, and he took me to a popular steakhouse, and that was the best meal I ever had. It was a bone-in, whatever it was.
Ribeye,
it was cooked,
whatever.
It was cooked medium.
Yeah.
You didn't eat anything. It was just you could just eat the steak. But having that, I haven't sought that out. I just remember that being a good thing, and I don't mind other steaks that might not be up to that.
Yeah,
part.
to that level.
I would have the meal, because why have it, meh, all the time? When you can just have it, and then, it's just a distant memory.
Yeah.
It's great.
I would tend to agree. I think having the greatest meal that you ever have in the history of your life and never being able to have it again, that's that great memory that's like you could store in the back. Oh, I remember that. Because food isn't always prepared all that well, and you're always going to have meh food,
Yeah.
to lead back on, that kind of a deal. So I would lean for the first. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I agree with you guys. I'd rather have the greatest one ever and not again, because
I mean, like with you with chicken parm, you had that great chicken parm. What was
it? Was
it?
veal. It was veal parm
parmesan. That's
Yep.
right.
at a restaurant that's now gone.
That it's now
So-
off the face of the earth. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
You're never having that again.
Nope. All right. Now we're getting down to the weird ones.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Would you rather take your chances in a jungle being hunted by predator,
Oh God.
or on a spaceship being hunted by a xenomorph?
I don't know what xenomorph is.
Alien.
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 I'll totally take
Aliens.
that. Yeah.
You'd
I'll totally-
rather take your chances on a spaceship being hunted by an alien.
Yep.
And I don't mean any alien, I mean the alien.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm better there. I don't want to go into the jungle. No thanks. Nope.
I would still take that chance. Predator. At least I could camouflage.
I agree completely.
At least I could try.
The
That would suck
camouflage with
because-
mud.
Yeah, the camouflage with mud. Or the problem with that is you got mosquitoes in there. So I mean that's the only other issue that I've got. I'd be bitten half alive.
If I'm being hunted by a predator, I think mosquitoes are the least of my worries.
Yeah, but
Frankly.
it's just gonna get me to a point where I'm not gonna be able to run because I'm gonna be so scared of everything. No thanks. I don't want to be in the jungle. I'll be anywhere else in the jungle. No thank you.
There you go. Okay.
See, to me, the jungle, you have more room. there's more places to hide. A spaceship, there's only so many places to cower.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can kill the alien. He's going to bleed acid and you're going to bleed through the hull and now your spaceship is gone.
It's kind of a catch-22.
Yeah.
If I was meant to go that way, that's the way I was meant to go.
There you go.
Fair enough.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
All right. Would you rather act as a judge and sentence bad people to prison,
Ooh.
or instead haunt them as a ghost?
Haunt them as a ghost.
Huh.
Absolutely haunt them as a ghost.
All right, you got to explain it.
I feel that role is better suits me. I would know everything. I've got a plan. I can go in and I can do some damage.
That's a compelling case. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
I agree with John. Just by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you
totally
would.
You have the whole makeup of what they did, why they did it. They've been sentenced. They've been.
And you're
you know what I
torturing
mean?
them throughout the rest of their lives.
Yep, you can be
Yes.
in and out. You can do multiple ones a day. You can take a day off. You're a ghost, you know. Like,
Right.
But the
You
judge.
could
Plus, you can have fun with it, right? Like,
Oh yeah, you
you
could
could sneak into someone's house at 3:30 in the morning and be like, "I'm going to be looking at you at 3:30 in the morning, every 3:30 in the morning for the rest of your life." And then you go off with your other things. You just got a timer, and you're just like, "Hey, it's 3:32. Time to fuck with this guy."
It's either that or you move something. Like you just move them ever so
damage
subtly.
right.
You flush the toilet right at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Turn
that kind
blender on.
turn blender on.
Middle of the night.
Yeah.
While their hand is in it.
I would have to. I think I'd have to agree with you. I think haunting them
Sway them
is-
to the dark side.
Yeah.
I just think fucking with someone internally is just far better than.
Yeah, I think that would be like fun to do.
Yeah, I
That's a
wouldn't get
ghost.
anything out of judging something like that. But fucking
Because
with
you
them,
would
that's
never
right up
see
my
him
alley.
again. That's the thing. You would never see him again. Even though you're judging correctly and you're judging them rightly,
Yeah.
you never see
can't
him
pop
again.
his tires when he's an asshole.
It goes against the judicial code of conduct. There is no code of conduct for ghosts.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
what if he yells at his wife? She says, "I love you. Have a good day," and he's like, "Get away from me!" I remember, but then he just pop all four of his tires. There, jerk off. Be nicer to your wife.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. I like that.
All right. Would you rather talk like Batman or Mickey Mouse for the rest of your life?
Oh, Batman.
You sure about that?
Oh, I don't know.
Matt, you're gonna have to sound like this for the rest of your life. I see many cough drops in your future.
I don't know. Maybe I would sound and talk like this for the rest of my life. What do you think?
I would end your life if that was the case.
I don't know. That sounds a little annoying.
Just because I don't want to be judged as a pedophile, because I am not, I'm going to not pick Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
I don't want to give any leeway, you know?
Right. I can understand that, but again, I think the Batman is going to be very harsh
Oh, yeah.
on the throat.
Oh, no
And
question.
for that reason, I go Mickey Mouse.
Here we go, Mickey.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun to say stupid and fucking up things when you're Mickey Mouse.
Can't do it.
I'm Mickey.
I'll be Mickey Mouse as a ghost.
Mickey.
I popped your tires.
Oh.
I slid poisonous snakes into your bed. Huh? Okay.
Oh, goodness.
John, compose yourself. Would you rather be a lemon or a walnut?
A lemon.
Yeah, I think a lemon too. Because there's versatility in a lemon, as opposed to just a walnut. You're cracked, you're eaten, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah,
But a
you're like
lemon,
a-
you could be in anything. Lemon
You're
pie.
like a snack or a crusted chicken. Like lemon goes all over the place.
You could be sprinkled all over. Yeah, exactly. So I'd be
You
rather
could end
a
up in
lemon.
lemonade. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lemonade.
lemons
Yeah,
have versatility.
exactly.
I think it's more versatile.
Absolutely.
I'm swimming in sugar.
Exactly. Get all the fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly right.
Okay. Given the apocalyptic predictions of AI
Oh, no.
ending our world,
Oh no.
I give you this one. Would you rather the future be the Terminator or the Matrix? And let me qualify this. You are not plugged into the Matrix. Because I know everyone would pick the Matrix because, oh, well, I'm in the virtual reality. I won't know. Yeah. No, you are unplugged. You are scrapping for food in that godforsaken underground tunnels, eating whatever that gruel was.
Yeah.
This is not eating steak at your favorite restaurant.
Wow.
And you're still battling robots.
Yes.
And Terminator, you have more. Yeah,
but at least you have a gun. Like a functioning weapon. Like the Matrix, they just had guns that really didn't work.
Yeah, I'll go Terminator.
I'd go Terminator.
I
think I'll go Terminator.
I got more supplies to fight the robots.
Yeah, and at least you have an army. At least a good army. That kind of a deal. But yeah, like it got really bad with Matrix. It got worse with the Matrix. Well, it also got worse with the Terminator too. So yeah.
Well, just segregated to the first two Terminators and the first Matrix.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I would go. Yeah, I would go Terminator on that.
I mean, I think I would pick the Matrix just because the Matrix doesn't have killers hiding in human.
That's true.
Disguise.
You got to know.
Terminator, you got to know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Just thinking that way.
And the fact that it could morph into anything, that would kind of be really scary.
Oh, that too. Yeah. If it's the
T-1000,
you're in big trouble.
You're in big time trouble. Yeah.
It could disguise itself as knives or stabbing weapons. All right, last one. This is where the rubber meets the road. We find out your level of spite as a Philadelphia fan.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
You have witnessed now the Eagles win 2 Super Bowls in your lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather go the rest of your life not seeing another Eagles Super Bowl victory?
Okay.
But the Cowboys also don't get one in your lifetime.
Okay.
Or would you rather see another Eagles Super Bowl victory, but the Cowboys also have to win one in that span?
I'm taking the Super Bowl for me because we're not going to win every year, and eventually, after many moons, and I literally have a horse in the race too, because one of my really good friends is a lifelong Cowboys fan.
Ah, there you go.
From Dallas, and I wouldn't mind seeing him happy once. it would do good for my soul as well.
Might need to get a new owner there. I'm just saying with him. Okay, so number one, I want this team right here to win a Stanley Cup in my lifetime.
Well, that's not the question, Matt.
I know. I'm just saying that's now my goal for the rest of my life is that somehow, some way, the Flyers win a Stanley Cup in my life.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I think I would openly weep over it. I hate the Cowboys so damn much. And to not have.
Yeah, I know, but come on, Matt. You never get to say Jalen can't win a second one. Come on.
And it might happen. It might happen this year.
He could win 4 more.
I don't think I could
You're
ever
never gonna see him win.
I think the misery that they're going through right now is just absolutely fantastic.
I know, but it's also doing good for everybody's soul that they're this bad.
It is.
It's a good story if they come up and win one.
But
after Terry, of course.
We have maybe about 35, 40 years left on this earth before we're, And if they never win again, that would be.
See, I'm not that petty. I'm getting mad at you, Matt, for being that petty. Because, I want the Eagles to win another one. You're talking about we're not going to ever win again. I'm not satisfied with 2.
But I'm content with 2. That's the thing. I'm content with it.
Not. We need.
Oh, you want another one? Okay.
I need 6 or 7 at this point. You already gave me 2 in a short period of time.
But here's the thing: the Cowboys have to win 1, though, John. That's the problem. I don't know. Just the absolute misery would be glorious.
I'm really fucking with his mind, huh?
It would also be like the Toronto Maple Leafs never winning another Stanley Cup since 1967. So it's like that's been glorious too.
And they never will.
I don't think they ever will either.
They never will.
All right, you know what? I'm going to agree with you on this one, Johnny. I think I love winning. I love seeing the Eagles win the Super Bowl. It's
Yes.
one of the greatest joys ever. I guess if we have to throw Dallas a bone, we'll throw them a bone.
I just think our championships mean more because so if they win one, I don't, and my friend gets happy about it, and
I think that yeah. Like a legitimate Cowboys fan, this has been really hard, no question. Like they want to win, they want their team to win. I get it. I'm just thinking of a certain person's brother
I know.
who betrayed us all.
It's not just him. There's other.
Oh, there's others. Oh yeah.
All those other L.A. Laker, New York Yankee, Dallas Cowboy fans out there.
Yeah. They're living
you're
in
gonna have to.
Pittsburgh.
You're gonna have to put up with them if this happens. So okay,
but it's not gonna bother me because I keep it to my circle. So if I can make one person happy and me happy at the same time, then guess what? I'm winning. Because I don't play with those people.
You have to wonder, like, if that question was asked of us, like maybe even prior to like the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, what our answers would
never
be.
winning a Super Bowl? Oh God.
Yeah.
I would take the Super Bowl because
you would take the Super Bowl, just for the one chance,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You would absolutely take that.
Yeah.
But now that I got 2, I want 12 more.
So what you're saying is, if we had asked you this question after 1, you might have been swayed the other way.
Possibly.
But now that you have 2,
yeah. No,
now you're greedy. Now you want more.
Yeah, that was euphoric, and that was a point of okay. If Nick Foles is going to be the only quarterback to win us the Super Bowl, I'm fine with this space in life.
Yeah.
Then Jalen Hurts showed up.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, man, I want to see you win so many that your Hall of Fame speeches. Told you. And
he walks off.
Just the hatred that he got from the media. I'm like, I'm fully behind this kid. Do your worst. I will be applauding you.
Yeah. I couldn't disagree. I mean, he certainly has that capability. I mean, it's only going to be a few more episodes before we do our whole Eagles season preview again, Jen.
Yeah, that's September 4th, I think, is opening
night or something like that.
Yeah. So it's our Eagles season preview's got to happen pretty soon.
Yeah.
I would think. Matter of fact, it's probably got to be
it'd be the 3rd of
September 3rd.
So it'll be like end of August we'd be recording that. So
yeah.
Interesting.
I guess I'll agree with you. I'd like to see another one.
Yeah.
I want a dynasty. We've never had one of those in our lifetime. I want one. The Phillies were so close to being one.
If you had like 3 and 4
I still have
years,
PTSD from that.
if you have like 3, if you get 3 and 4 years, that would be remembered as, oh my God. Like,
oh sure.
I don't
That's
think any
days.
Yeah. It'd be like golden era of Eagles football or whatever. I don't know what it would be. The platinum era of Eagles football. That kind of a deal. So,
and just as a little more of petty for wanting to win is if the Eagles win 2 or 3 more, that puts all the other owners on notice because nobody's going to care about them.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to build up. So maybe I get a World Series. Maybe I get, maybe we get a Stanley Cup from that.
Never
because
know.
The Eagles are thriving. The city is thriving. So that's kind of my pull.
Good stuff.
Plus, you only have 2. Well, we got to get more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one more. We tied Washington because they have 3.
Yeah.
How
many does the Giants have?
4.
4?
They have 4. 86, 90, and then the 2 by Eli. And then Dallas has 5. So 2 in the 70s, and I think 3 in the 90s, and that was it.
Yeah, all in the VHS era.
Yep.
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Get your VCR ready. All right. Well, that does it for
He said it, not me. You can't blame me, Glenn. I don't want to hear it. He said it.
I was not a
that guy right over there.
I'm gonna make sure it looks like it came out of your mouth.
See, we'll be breaking into Matt's house later today.
Oh man.
All right. Well, that wraps up topic 4. That wraps up episode 252 of Two Noobs Talking. We will be back next week with more fun and games. I forget whose turn it is to pick that topic 4, but
probably be me.
There you go.
All right. Well, you better pick something good. At least I made you think today. You see that?
There you go.
Thoughts. Think thoughts. All right. Think some more thoughts as we tell you to get out.